I chose Jordan because I had already studied abroad in Dublin, Ireland, and I wanted a more unique place, a more culturally different place than America.
I was able to go on a site visit with ISA to Amman, Jordan, and was totally blown away.
I think the most surprising thing about the people of Jordan was how fun they were and how welcoming they were.
Jordanian people are incredibly kind and warm and welcoming and very keen to share their culture with other people. I think there's a massive misunderstanding of the Middle East and the US.
People were very friendly, and I think we were really taken aback by how homey it felt. I always felt like there was a very community atmosphere in Jordan.
I never felt concerned once while I was there, and all of our students are in really safe housing areas as well.
It has some remarkable places to go. Those of you who are Indiana Jones will recognize Petra, where one of the scenes was filmed.
A half a mile in, the canyon opens up and you see the treasury, and it's awesome. You can ride a camel in front of it, you can talk to the local Bedouins, who are the Arabs that kind of live within Petra.
And it goes on for miles and miles, and it's just completely preserved.
It has Wadi Rum, it has the other side of the Dead Sea, it has lots of Roman ruins as well.
Wadi Rum was probably the most breathtaking place I've ever seen in my life. You can ride camels out into the middle of the desert, and then you watch the sun set from the top of a mountain of sand, and then all of a sudden there's more stars above you than I ever knew could be in the night sky.
You can go into an area called Wadi Mujib, which is a canyon river.
A lot of like hiking combined with rock climbing, and then on the way back you go with the water. It's a great time and it's gorgeous. Down in the Red Sea is actually one of the nicest snorkeling places in the world, and there's pufferfish and the whole cast of Finding Nemo. And we met an older lady there, I think her name was Nadia, and she decided that she wanted to show us how her family does a traditional wedding. And she took out all the traditional like wedding garments and they put them on us, and they started cooking traditional food and they turned on the music that they played. It was really amazing, and we ended up going back to visit that family again before we left because they were very fun people.
The Dead Sea is about an hour and a half from Amman.
It's also the lowest place on earth, so it's a really great place to go and see. You can do the stereotypical floating while reading a newspaper picture, and they'll pick up the mud for you, and then they offer to like cover your face or any parts of your body that you want to in the mud.
There are really few opportunities of this caliber to really immerse yourself in a culture that's totally different from our own.
The most valuable thing you can do for yourself is to try everything. See how things are done in different ways, or to see other ways that people have fun or spend their time, and I think it's really worthwhile to keep as open mind as you possibly can.
This is a decision not only to travel and to bounce around, but to really understand our world in a meaningful way, and that's really why I think every student should go spend time in the Middle East.
Lots of people go to the UK and go to Australia, and there's nothing wrong with going there, but going to the less trodden path would be to your advantage. And I think you'd be hard-pressed not to find something that would fascinate you regardless of what your interests are.